Hey guys, I'm Alessio and this is my cinema and today I'm gonna talk about the Jungle Book. The Jungle Book is a movie directed by Jon Favreau and written by Justin Marks, interpreted by a long set of great actors, but the main character Mowgli is played by an Indian kid called Neil Sethi, and the long list of actors it figures names like Christopher Walken, Idris Elba, Lupita Nyon'go, Bill Murray, Ben Kingsley, and also Scarlett Johansson and Giancarlo Esposito, who you may know as Gus Fring from Breaking Bad, that plays Akela, if I'm not mistaken, or Aquila, I don't know in English. This movie somehow surprised me. I saw some reviews which were saying that it was good, so I wasn't so surprised that it was like a good movie, but it surprised me a lot more than what I expected it would have been this movie because Jon Favreau did a great job with his direction because he chose always the perfect shots to emphasize the expression of those animals, which were all CG. Even if one time I think that Rashka looked like a real wolf. There is a scene where I don't know if she's a real wolf or it's the CGI one, but I think it's the CGI. But he made a great job in it with their expression. As I said, he emphasized them a lot, and it was great. He had also a great attention to details. For example, there is a scene in which Mowgli gets kidnapped by the monkeys, and after it, he has a lot of scratches made by the branches of trees or the nails of the monkeys. And I thought when I saw that it was really really a good choice that he made. It's not always like that. He had scratches pretty much a lot in also in other scenes because I mean it's right, it's a kid walking in the jungle just with his underpants. And of course he has to get scratched, and it was great that he decided to put them on him. I thought also that the writing was good because he changed a bit the story from the animated one. He made it slightly more adult for a feature film, which helped a lot to improve this movie because it is joyful many times, but it also gets I don't know, pretty real, or I don't want to say dark because it's not dark, but some things were really a bit like that. For example, when he meets King Louis, voiced by Christopher Walken, which it's a pretty dark scene. And I also liked from this movie the fact that Jon Favreau wanted to keep some things from the animated movie or things from the book. For example, he in this movie there are a lot of shots in which he uses, I mean, that looks a lot like the book or the animated movie. And also that he put it at least the two most famous songs of the movie, because I was wondering before entering if being a live action movie, if he would put them still in it, and he did. And I thought it was still nice. It was like, I don't know, a tribute to the animated movie. And now there should be the part when I tell the things I disliked of this movie, and I'm really having a hard time to find those parts because I don't know what I can blame in this movie. That maybe Baloo doesn't has so huge will to scratch his back like he had in the Jungle Book animated one, or I don't know, that Mowgli is a man that lives in the wild with walls, but how could you blame that? It's still a fantasy movie, and without it we wouldn't have these movies. It's not something you can blame. I mean, there are animals talking. How could you blame this part? Or I don't know what I can blame. I can blame maybe that in the last scenes the animals are not attacking altogether Shere Khan because he, I don't know, because they want to make Mowgli win this fight, and I can blame it, of course. Probably it would have been much better if the jungle would have come up together to defeat Shere Khan, but they didn't, and I don't know. It was still nice how it happened. Also, it was something that they changed from the animated movie. And also, I don't know what I can blame on this movie. I really have problem to find something that it's bad and that I can grasp with my clothes, which I don't know, something that would make sense, that really makes this movie less better than it is. And I don't know at the moment. Probably rewatching it more than once, I would find problems in it, but at the moment, I think those are small problems that I have, which doesn't make the movie less good than it is. Or for example, I can blame that Bagheera couldn't find Mowgli when he runs away. I'm sure that he can use his nose to find it, but said they lost the tracks. I really don't know what I can blame. It's for sure the best live action adaptation of an animated movie that Disney made. Till now, I had problems with I don't know. I don't think Into the Woods is one of those, but for example, Into the Woods, even if it didn't have an animation movie, as far as I know, it wasn't that good. As well as Cinderella, they both had huge problems compared with this. So if you haven't saw, I recommend you to go watch it because probably you will feel happy after this movie. What's it left to do? It's to close the video now. So comment telling me if you found something that really bothered you in this movie, or I don't know, or that you had some problems like me finding an issue. So like the video if you want, subscribe if you want to see more, and see you next time.